Welcome to the MMAPlay 365 free fantasy fight breakdown. For each card, we'll give away our analysis for one feature fight, including how to approach it in your DraftKings and FanDuel contest. You can access our full daily fantasy offering, including picks, tier lists, expert rankings, tournament exposures, and historical optimal lineup analysis for just $5 per event or $10 per month by logging on to www.mmaplay365.com.
Alright guys, this week's free fantasy fight breakdown has Rinya Nakamura taking on Toshiomi Kazama. The prices on this for DraftKings, we're looking at $9,300 for Nakamura, Kazama at $6,900. Nakamura is a minus 425 favorite. The comeback on Kazama is plus 340. You guys probably already know who I like in this fight. One, based on the odds. Two, if you're following everybody from MMAPlay 365 on Twitter. We've been talking about this fight. Nakamura is my fighter to watch in terms of the road to UFC finals. I do like him to win this fight. He's a really good wrestler and grappler. I think this sets up really well for him. He's evolving in his game. He's got really good striking. It's coming along. Really good wrestling. The striking is coming along. 2 knockdowns last time out. 135 pounders. Even if Kazama has shown some grappling success in previous fights, I think, especially these lighter weight classes, when they have these kinds of crazy scrambles, the better technical wrestler is going to come out on top. There's a better chance for scrambling versus where if Nakamura makes a mistake and they're at those heavier weight classes, you get the weight, a big guy on top of you, it's hard to get up. I think even if worst case scenario, Kazama gets a takedown, I think Nakamura will be able to work his way back up. His striking is good. His wrestling, I think, will be far, far superior. So my pick to win this fight is Rinya Nakamura via decision. I think he gets it done pretty dominantly. From a fantasy perspective, look, even though I don't think there's a ton of potential for a finish here, although Nakamura inside the distance is minus 130, which is higher than I thought it was going to be, there is the way the scoring system works. You got the takedown potential, control time. Like he should get a dominant victory or a finish and score very, very well. He's somebody I'm very interested in. We talk about in cash games. He's probably going to be one of my first fighters in cash games. I'll have the cash game lineup builder show on YouTube later this week. I would be very, very surprised if Rinya Nakamura does not make that list. In GPPs, up in that range, there's only 4 fighters 9,000 and above. Tatsuro Taira, Rinya Nakamura, Yoshiako Kinoshita, and Ji-Yeon Kim. Ji-Yeon Kim, not very interested in. I don't think there's a lot of upside in that fight. Maybe you don't have to get a lot of exposure there anyway. Everyone's going to be on Taira. He's a minus 1,100 favorite. He's really expensive. Kinoshita's got more, I think, striking finishing potential. I think Nakamura, of the 3 males over 5K, I think he's going to be the least owned. Taira's going to be the highest owned on the slate. I don't want people to skip down past Nakamura because you're just automatically plugging in Taira. Taira gets it done in the second round, or he gets a knockout middle of the first round. Like, there's the potential that Nakamura scores just as much as him, if not more, and ends up in the optimal lineup because of the salary constraints. Do not forget about Rinya Nakamura in GPPs. He will probably, if I had to guess right now, let me pull up some of my preliminary work here, see if I can spoil you guys for a second. We're watching this video on YouTube, which I appreciate. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, let me know what you guys think. Yeah, Nakamura is in my second tier of fighters in terms of people I'm getting exposure to. And I have 5 or 6 tiers. He is up there. So do not forget about Rinya Nakamura. On the Kazama side, don't play him in cash games. You can go other places. There are better places to look for cash game punts, for GPPs. I really like Nakamura. I think he's going to win quite a few UFC fights. GPPs, a lot of times in these videos, I'm like, well, there could be a finish here. Don't lose the underdog. I'm really not the case this week. I'm really okay with very limited exposure to Kazama. You can go sub 5%. I don't think he's going to have a good time in this fight. And there are some underdogs who I think are more live. Adam Pugat's going to be in a wild fight. Derek Lewis is priced way down there. I think Devin Clark is live. Yi Jia, that could be a wild fight. There's a lot more people who I think are live both for a win and for a big score. So the free fantasy fight breakdown this week is pretty slanted. Rinya Nakamura, do not forget about him. He's a very strong play this week. And on the other side, Toshiomi Kazama, not one of my favorite plays. Going to be way under everywhere. If he wins this fight, I'm probably going to have a bad week. But hopefully that does not happen. Make sure you guys are over at MMAPlay 365. Check everything we have over there out. I appreciate it. Follow me on Twitter, sniper_MMA. Quick breakdown. That's what I got for you. Good luck in your contests.